Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Space City Cannabis Live. This is going to be Smoke Sessions, episode number 242. Happy Hash Flow Sunday with the homie OnlyHash, guys. We're rocking with some Kiwi Kush today. That is going to be the theme of the hash flows today. This is going to be a little baller jar of lip balm. YouTube, this is lip balm. It's got chapped lips. We got two nice little rolls right here. And a big shout out to everybody watching. If you want to be a part of the live chat, the only thing I ask is that you come in, say what's up, and be a part of the live chat. Your very first comment should always be a greeting, a hello, what's good, what's going on, what's the deal, what's happening. Any combination of the above, a little bit of common courtesy will always go a long way on the channel, guys. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and hop into the live chat. Now, I can't scroll all the way up, so very first comment is going to be that 713 drink, guys. Shout out to that 713 drink. Say, hey, what's up, everyone? Smash that like button. Next comment is going to be TJ. Shout out to TJ. Says, what up, Space? Then we got Ruben Walls. Says, hey, what's up, Space City? And Mrs. Space City. Shout out to the homie TJ. And shout out to the homie Ruben Walls. We also got Dennis Haltman. Dennis Haltman says, what up, Space? And what up, Blazers? All right, and now we're caught up, guys. Now I can finally click on the comments. For some reason, sometimes the comments don't activate, especially when you guys start blowing up the chat. Then the first couple comments will just, I won't have access to them. So, shout out to you guys for commenting though. Oh shit, we got Miracle of the Desert in the building. Said, what up, Space City fam? What's up, Miracle of the Desert? How you doing, man? I'm excited for that new flower drop you guys just got, man. That stuff looks incredible. Ruben Wall says, hey, Miracle of the Desert. Oh, Ruben Wall says, I'll begin to huddle you guys tomorrow for an order. Miracle of the Desert. Ooh-wee. My boy Ruben says, I got to re-up. There you go. We also got Mr. Space City coming in. Says, welcome to Hash Show Sunday. Nice to see everyone. Shout out to everybody watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We had that 713 drink. Said, 6 waiting and only 3 likes. Hit that thumbs up. Yes, sir. See who else is up in here. Ruben Wall says, showtime, folks. Oh, and happy 420. Mrs. Space City says, happy 420. Miracle of the Desert says, thanks for supporting us. We'll take care of you, Ruben Walls. Yes, sir. Shout out to Miracle of the Desert. Brandon Sherman says, what's up, Space City in chat? What's up, Brandon Sherman? How you doing today, brother? I appreciate you pulling up. We got OG Mario pulling up. Say, hey, Space City and Mrs. Space City. What's up, Mario? How you doing today? We also got Review Sesh. Review Sesh says, hey, everyone, I hope you are all well. Shout out to the homie Review Sesh. Mario Belanger says, how's everyone in the community? I'm doing just fine, Mario. Thank you so much for asking. Review Sesh, shouting out Miracle of the Desert. Hell yeah. All right, guys. Now we're all done. What do you guys say we go ahead and start off with a nice little dabski right here? Let me grab my device. And I think we'll go ahead and kick off this session with a nice little dab. Here we go. You guys know I'm a big fan of rosin. I love rosin. I'm spoiled really just because I have access to it. Look at all that terp juice on the top right there. Sheesh. It's going to be 28 grams of rosin, y'all. Shout out to OnlyHash. Remember, if you guys want to try out some of this rosin right here, go ahead and follow OnlyHash at _OnlyHash69 on Instagram. I know some of you have already reached out. A lot of you guys have some jars on the way. Really excited to hear what you guys think. Go ahead and take this dab of Kiwi Kush. Nice little booger. And this is going to be Mrs. Space City's first smoke of the day, I believe. We'll go ahead and start her off with a nice little dab of rosin. All right, we got a double click. Just waiting for it to warm up. And y'all let me know what y'all think of the glass top. It's going to be the dinosaur wearing a hoodie. He's got his hands in his pockets. Crushed opal on the teeth. Also doubles as a joint holder. We also got the stand that has a little hot knife spot for it. Cheers. Oh boy. Yeah, that Kiwi Kush is definitely good. Definitely great flavor. Super potent. I really like how the kiwi comes out. You get a little bit of that fruitiness, a little bit of a sour. Just great all around flavor. Let me go ahead and grab a couple Q-tips. Now this rosin is going to pair very nicely with a wide selection of flour. There's a lot of stuff that it'll go really nice with. Some gas, some lemon, some candy. Any one of those, man. And this will pair up very nicely. Gotta make sure we clean off the top right there. I'm gonna go ahead and clean off this inside. And we'll get ready for the next dab. And I'll be right in the comments in just a second, guys. If you're just coming in, shout out to you. And let me know what you guys thought of that last review that we dropped. What'd you guys think of that Zeke guy? It was honestly some really good smoke, man. I was actually pretty impressed with that. Nice Skittles flavor, as well as that rainbow belt shining through. I believe I still have the Joker's Gelato to review for Miracle of the Desert. So I think we'll be knocking that one out pretty soon. Just to bring that to you guys. But they got a whole new selection of flowers, so be sure to check them out. All right, guys, nice and clean. Go ahead and put this to the side. Let's grab one of these tubes. All right, guys. So this is going to be the Baby Cedar times Kiwi Kush. The only way I know how it's different is because I put a nice little fold in this one, and the other one is just clean. I had to think of a way to decipher them to the exact same tubes. I didn't want to label them or anything, so I was just like, I'm going to do a nice little marker. Nice, straight, even line as well. These are the things that we're looking for when we have a nice quality hash roll. Got a nice crown on the top. But above all else is going to be that airflow. Go ahead and hop back into the comments right quick. We got Brandon Sherman says, looking forward to this new drop from Miracle of the Desert. We'll be here tomorrow. Hell yeah, man. That sounds exciting. Exciting, Brandon Sherman. What you pick up, man? AJ says, what up, Space City? Texas finally won. Baller jars. Hell yeah. Shout out to you, AJ. I don't really watch sports, but shout out to the Texans for winning, man. Ruben Wall says, Texans finally won. Mario Bologna says, that is nice. AJ says, I messed with that top piece. Hell yeah. Shout out to you, AJ. I'm gonna have to see you at one of these events one of these days, see if I bring it. Ruben Wall says, that was a good hit. Blunt Ninja said, what's good, Space and Family? Day 60 today, 3 days away. Sheesh. Nice. Harvest time. AJ says, smoking on some Baba Cool Cake, Crasher Rosin, and Connected Gushers. Damn, connected. Ruben Wall says, hit your likes. SBB says, yo, what up? What's up, SBB? How you doing today, brother? And happy Hash Show Sunday. Mr. Space City says, that's exciting, Blunt Ninja. Absolutely. Ruben Wall says, where's Tony T? That's a great question, man. I hope them coppers didn't pick him up already. Shout out to Tony T if he's watching on the replay. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take this crown off. I believe we're on day 37 of flower on ours, so not that much longer to go. right into week 5 of flower. Right now is when we're going to start, boosting up the light intensity, start lowering the humidity, as well as those temps. At least try to. I go ahead and give this a nice little toast. That's what you want to see. Nice airflow. Sparking right up. That was hit number 2. You guys see a nice little resin ring. This is homegrown baby cedar, which is lemon cherry gelato times lit OG. It's going to be Lit Farms genetics in combination with this kiwi kush right here. Oh yeah, nice tasting combo on that one. My boy TJ said, "What's up, Space? How you been, bro?" Hey man, I've been cooler, man. Just doing the same old shit, dude. Just knocking out reviews, picking up some of this here rosin, and looking for the future, man. Looking at what's next. Here we go, guys. Nice little resin ring right there. Smoking nice and even. Very cool. Finally got our technique down for rolling these hash holes. That's what I'm most proud of right there, is that straight edge. But yeah, shout out to you, TJ. How you been, man? Brandon Sherman says he's got some of that garlic margie, the carbon fiber, and some super booth. All smalls can't wait. Tried out that Big Z and Polar Pop and Joker's Gelato, and all were amazing. Hell yeah, man. That Big Z for sure was smoking, man. I really like that one. Shout out to Miracle of the Desert. AJ says, man, I was about to get that shoreline cross on Flow Gardens and stumbled on your video. That sucks. Bro, who you telling? It's still sitting right over here. Ain't touched it since, bro. Goddamn shame, man. Putting shoreline on something like that. That's crazy. I think my shoreline tasted better than that. TJ said, what's up, Space? How you been? Been good, G. Ruben Wall says Miracles has some good looking smalls. Yeah, the smalls are looking real nice. I believe it has some Polar Pop smalls. And then I have that Joker's Gelato that I still have to review. One more look at the baller jar right here, the Kiwi Kush. It's smoking fantastic, guys. No runs, nice clean airflow. You take a pull and it's a nice full amount of smoke. Very cool. Dummy TJ says, I've been doing good. I've been smoking a lot of disposable past couple of years, bro, which I like them, but I understand why a lot of people don't like to smoke those. Man, there's a lot of mixed opinions on those vapes, man. See, I'm on the side that I don't really like those vapes. I don't really enjoy them. To me, it feels like they're really overpowering and they make you cough a lot. My wife is a big fan of them. She likes the ease of access, no smell, things like that. You get a nice, enjoyable high out of it. But for me, it's just a toss up. I don't know if I can trust the people that are shipping them or making them. I don't know if it's all 100% rosin in there, or if they're cutting it with some vitamin E. You know what I'm saying, like K-roll style, like back in the day with some lean. But who knows? Brandon Sherman says that Big Z be smoking. Sheesh. Hell yeah, that Big Z was smoking. AJ says, hopefully they send you out a new package to make it up. Hell no, they ain't gonna send me nothing, bro. I bought this with my hard-earned money. The only reason I copped it was because they had a 50% off site-wide sale. So the quarters were about like $36, $37. So I was like, cool, I'll risk it for the biscuit. And it didn't end up going my way. I still got two more flavors, lemon skunk and sour melon soda to go. Mario Belanger said he's smoking on some Kush God. Plus high def. Damn, that sounds incredible. We got Frank R. Says, good afternoon, Space City and chat. What's up, Frank? How you doing today, man? And happy Hash Roll Sunday to you. Super juicy. Frank R. says he's doing great. Brandon Sherman says, I finally took the shot and ordered a little something from Diesel Dispensary, so fingers crossed. I'm pretty sure Diesel Dispensary's got some solid stuff. I tried some of their rosin and some of their flour as well, but not from Diesel Dispensary. I had a friend who purchased wholesale, so I tried it on that end. The Dulce de Uva rosin from Diesel Dispensary was pretty nice as well. AJ says, I heard that Stronana Rolex was good and the soda one. Sheesh, I might have to check out that soda. That soda was calling my name, so I had to check it out. And they only had eighths left, so everything else was sold out. So maybe that's a good sign. We'll see. Yes, sir. No problem, Frank Carr. TJ says, from my understanding, why you don't like the vapes, I understand because the flavors, some of them are not there and some of them are overpowering with one flavor. For real, man, there's just a laundry list of why I don't like vapes. Another reason is if you get a bad vape, the fucking thing pops out, and then now what? You can't put it back in, it ain't going to work. Sometimes the oil will spill out if you don't have it positioned right. It's just way too many things, and to me, it's just, it ain't worth it, man. I need to be able to break it down and combust it, and that's it. No hate against anybody that likes vapes, though. I mean, to each their own. And we just started cracking into that donut right there, guys. We smoke it down a little bit, we'll ash it, we'll get that nice donut right there. The Kiwi Kush is definitely shining through. Mario Belanger says he's not crazy about vape pens. Too strong on the throat. Too strong on the throat. AJ said, what's the best thing smoking, in your opinion, from online? Dan, that's a great question, man. So far, the best things that have been smoking have been coming from Lit Farms and Shop Hella Mary. The Monster Cookie Smalls from Shop Hella Mary were incredible if you want like a nice, sweet, fruity terp. And then you got Crystal Candy, you got Gas Face, you got Cool Whip, you got Blue Zushi coming from Lit Farms. All of those were absolutely incredible. We still got the lemonade over here. This one was the only one that was a little bit iffy. And the only reason it was iffy was because it was smoking salt and pepper. Had it been smoking straight white, it would have been a knockout like the other ones, but it was just smoking a little bit too much salt and pepper for me. I'm about to reach out to Lit Farms and see if they can send over a few more ounces for us to review, and then that way we can have a couple more ounces answers for you guys. But so far, the best vendors that I've encountered have been Lit Farms and Shop Hello Mary. Miracle of the Desert has been coming in with some nice flour too, so honorable mention to Miracle of the Desert. But yeah, this hash show's been smoking real nice, consistent burn all the way through. Very soupy. Yeah. What do you think? TJ says, "I'll tell you now, bro. From the vapes that I've been smoking, the first half of the vape would taste like what it says on the packaging, but the second half would taste like the second half of that." Yeah, man, you ain't lying, dude. Especially if you've been ripped on it a couple times, it just starts to taste like burnt. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just been heating up too much, and the bottom has just been activating the whole time. So yeah, I can feel you on that first half.
The boutique switch was good though. That one didn't change the flavor.
My wife says that the boutique switches, the boutiques, those have been her favorite vapes. The flavor has been consistent all the way through. So, TJ, you fuck with them boutiques? Ruben Wall says, I'm hitting some red cake wax. Hell yeah, Ruben. TJ says the favorite that it said, oh, the flavor that it says on the packaging. Hell yeah. Mario with the donut emoji. Hell yeah, man. Jason Christopher said. Jason Christopher said, what's good? Space smoking on some Blue Nerds, 1.5 flower, and point 0.3 Burberry Blast rosin. Damn, that sounds absolutely incredible, Jason. Where you get that from? Or is that hand rolled by yourself? There we go, guys. Look at that. Bullseye smack dab right in the center. Yes, sir. Womp, womp, womp. I appreciate the donut emojis too. Let's see who else is up in here. TJ says, I have never tried these online vendors outside Dope is Yola. Fun fact, man, you can actually pick up those boutique vapes over at Shop Helen Mary, and you can use code Space City, and you get them shipped right to you. Unless you're in Texas, I don't think they're shipping vapes to Texas. But you can definitely find some nice vapes on there. My boy AJ says that the pure vape pens from Flow Gardens are actually supposed to be legit. Those are on sale right now too. AJ says, I like the vapes because of the ease factor. I keep it strictly rosin, no distillate, BHO, live diamonds. Master of rosin. Cold fire rosin dispos, 710 A10s, new Jetty rosin ones. Hell yeah, man. I heard cold fire was the bee's knees, man. Is that still the case? It would seem so, huh, AJ? I wonder if those Sergey Cannabis or Gas No Breaks rosin pens. I wonder what those are smoking like. Brandon Sherman says, Miracle of the Desert. You guys are awesome. Super happy with your products. Hell yeah. Shout out to Miracle of the Desert. Brandon Sherman, Miracle of the Desert says, Brandon Sherman, nice choices. Glad you're loving them. Indeed. We got that 713 drain dropping the donut emojis. I appreciate you, G. One more time for the homie drink. We got the homie Joe Brown says, howdy. What's up, Joe Brown? How you doing today, man? The homie TJ says, oh, yeah, bro, I do fuck with that brand. And what your wife is saying has kind of truth to it. Bro, I have had many of disposables. Hell yeah, man. But yeah, if you want to try out the boutiques are cool because you can switch between two different flavors, and then you can hit the button again and it mixes the flavors. That way you're able to experience both of them at the same time. And you can grab those from Shop Hello Mary. Hell yeah, my boy Jason Christopher says, don't get it twisted. This is hand rolled. My boy B Real pulling up said, what to do, space and chat. What's up, B Real? How you doing today, man? You already know it's Hash Show Sunday, and we get into it. We right in the thick of it. Oh, you got it? Nice. Here you go. So Mr. Space City pulled out the boutique. This is going to be the boutique switch right here. This is the V4, but they got the V5s out. You click the button. It's got a nice little display. It goes cake mix, blue mango, and I think if you double click it, it does both. Damn, check that shit out. It keeps track of how many blinkers you've taken. That was me right there. I took a blinker. My wife didn't know what a blinker was, so I had to show her what it was. And she was like, "Oh yeah, nah, I don't do that."
Well, you can still taste this. Tastes good.
All right, let me go ahead and give it a try right quick.
Double tap though. Most flavors. Yeah, I think you might like that.
Both flavors. All right, let's do it. Okay, not bad, not bad. It's got some flavor to it. It's got some flavor to it.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't taste pretty
Yeah, it still tastes good. My boy Brandon Sherman said, "Look at that gaper." Sheesh. I see you're a fellow aficionado of the rosin and the flour. Yes, sir. We got a nice little noodle in there. You know how it is. TJ says, "I'll tell you now, bro. I like that brand, but there's another brand that doesn't seem things like that called Bodega Boys." Oh, we heard of Bodega Boys, and I would say Boutique is rivaling that brand that I just said. Hell yeah, man! Boutiques and Bodega Boys. I seen Bodega Boys out here. I think the homie, one of the vendors, had some of that. Got the homie C Thomas says, "Hello everyone. What's up, C Thomas? I appreciate you for pulling in, man. Grab a seat, spark one up, man. We just finishing up this hash roll right here." TJ says, "I have a theory, bro. Next year, people are gonna see to grab vapes or gonna need to grab vapes in dispensaries. I think they already have vapes in dispensaries." There we go. That little piece was killing me right there. Let's go ahead and ash it again. And now is the end of the donut, guys. Now it's just straight flour. Oh, 2 gram vapes. Hell yeah. Mario Belanger says, "I hope everyone hit that like button." Yes, sir. Me too, Mario. Brandon Sherman says, "Love your videos, man. Just don't ever comment much. Never miss a video. Rewind gang." Hell yeah, man. Shout out to you, Brandon. I appreciate that, homie. That's dope, man. T just says, "Yeah, I meant 2 gram vapes." Yes, sir. 2 gram vapes. Man, that's a lot. That seems like a lot of fucking vape to get through. I don't know about you guys, but we're finishing up that hash hole, and I feel like I'm about to load up this proxy right quick. Might as well get some hits in on this proxy right here. Of course, the theme of the day is Kiwi Kush. Damn, look at all that Turk juice. So far, I just been scraping the sides. You guys can see that. Kiwi Kush. And this is coming from OnlyHash. If you guys want to check out some more of his products, be sure to follow him on Instagram at underscore OnlyHash69. Let's go ahead and drop this in here. And happy Hash Show Sunday to you guys. Shout out to Miracle of the Desert for hopping into the live stream, man. That's dope. I got my homie the Layup say, "Yo, what's up, Layup? How you doing today, brother? Appreciate you stopping on by, man." TJ says, "But I also get where you're coming from when you say you don't like the vapes because they could easily break, especially at the top part where you inhale the smoke from." Hell yeah, man. TJ also says, but I also know that most brands don't have that default or that defect in the products. They master that pretty well. I would hope so. They've had a few years to master it by now. You would think they would get it down. All right, guys, let's go ahead and let's hit this proxy. Hell yeah. Still running with the stock piece. These are cool because they make attachments now where you can hook up your pivot, your proxy, and hit the puff code, kind of like a 3-stage thing. It's just you're hitting 3 devices at once for maximum dabs. Cheers, y'all. Oh boy. Sheesh. Yeah, this thing still rips, man. I think I prefer the proxy to the pivot, especially for like smoke sessions. I'd rather pull up with a nice little piece like this. As opposed to the smaller size pivot. Now, if it was a solo set, like, I'm rocking with that pivot too, but this proxy, man, it makes me feel like a nice, sophisticated gentleman. Go ahead and grab some Q-tips. We'll clean it off, and then we'll go ahead and spark up that second hash hole. And for those of you keeping count, that's dab number 2. And if you can, guys, let me know the first time you guys took a dab. Let me know what it was like. Did you guys enjoy it? Did you guys trip out the first time you took that dab hit? Let me know. And it's cleaned out real nice. There we go. Very nice, very nice. There we go, guys. Let me know if you guys have ever picked up the proxy or if you guys picked up the brand new proxy with a deeper atomizer, and it also has the Bluetooth connectivity so you can run it off the phone. So you know exactly what those temps are. You got your dab counter on there as well. And I believe those are the only differences. Still a pretty cool device. These are some of the tubes, the labels that I had made a while back. Dank flour, 1.5 grams. This was for like the homegrown stuff. It's doing pre-rolls. Rolled and provided by Space City Cannabis. It's back when I was rocking with Organatips, rice paper, and canna glue. And if you look real close, you guys can see the actual characters from the channel. So there goes the gorilla. I believe that's the joint right there. Kind of like a repeating pattern. I thought that was really dope. There goes the zombie hand. So just like a bunch of nice little Easter eggs in there. Here we go with another roll. go ahead and take the cap off. Let's take this one for a spin. Now this is going to be Cali Roll times Kiwi Kush. And now the cross on this Cali Roll is going to be Lemon Cherry Gelato times Zushi times Lit OG. So a heavy cross on this one. The Zushi definitely stands out with its flavor. That crazy funk. Definitely nice. Nice roll. Let's go ahead and take it for a spin, y'all. Cheers. Oh yeah, guys. So far smoking real nice. We're about 3 hits in. Oh yeah. Oh damn! Look who pulled up, man. My boy King Ham showed up. Said, "What up, everybody? About to season this New York steak. Then it's Happy Hash on Sunday. Oh shit! I knew King Ham was gonna pull up, man. Damn, a New York steak. What we celebrating? Jeez. Damn, don't want to focus. We got the homie Tricone Trail. Said, "What's up, Space? What's up, homie? How you doing today, man?" He also says, "Hey to the group." Hell yeah, man. Shout out to the homie Tricone Trails. And let us know what kind of hash rolls you guys got going on today. This is going to be Cali Roll times Kiwi Kush. The rosin's going to be coming from OnlyHash. It's a really nice looking rosin. Just a great nose on it as well. Real nice kiwi funk. Go ahead and take a sip of some Gatorade right quick, too. And man, let me know if you guys have been keeping up with Peacemaker. The last episode just dropped on Thursday. I believe it always drops on Thursdays. So I'm typically watching it on a Friday. But let me know what you guys think of Peacemaker. And let me know what you guys thought of that last revelation on the last episode. Oh yeah, guys, this Cali Roll is definitely smoking. It's starting to get real nice and soupy. Real potent as well. Whew. Homie Mario Belanger says, hey to everyone just coming in. We got the homie Vito Stonewall Jackson said, what's good, Space Family? What's up, Vito? Great to see you back on another live stream. We got the homie K-Han said he's celebrating the unofficial official deal I just made with Fidel's, Sergey, and Gas No Breaks. Damn. Hey, bro, name drop me. Put me on that deal with you. Tell him, hey, man, I'll buy jars too. And I buy loose flour. Sheesh. We got the homie Layup said, hitting some citrus smoothie on my break. Fire recommendation. Hell yeah. Is that citrus smoothie from Revelry? Or where'd you get that from, Layup? Brandon Sherman said he's smoking a hash oil, some white guava, and some government oasis oil. Damn, government oasis. Nice. As you guys can see, this one's getting real nice and soupy, hand rolled by your boy Space City. Cali roll times Kiwi Kush. Glass filter with an additional paper filter, so we don't get those Scooby snacks. We'll go ahead and ash right now so that the next time we ash, we'll go ahead and see that nice donut. We got the homie Durbin Brown says, yo, what's up, Durbin Brown? How you doing? Good to see you tonight. Durbin Brown says, I haven't had Flow Gardens in a long time. Me neither, man, and I think it's going to stay that way. Seymour Cannabis says, Space City Cannabis, I'm smoking SFV OG. Cheers. Hey, Seymour, shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for dropping on by on this live stream. And the SFV OG is definitely a hitter. Durbin Brown says, yo, Mario. And the layup says, yes, sir, Revelry. Hell yeah, man. That citrus smoothie was definitely solid, man. I enjoyed my review of that one. The flavor was on point. The nose was on point. Everything that you want, man. Nice white ash. And what more could you ask for? K Han says, big shout out to Pemex the GOAT. Hell yeah, man. Shout out to Pemex, always supplying us with the best Sergey cannabis, Fidel's, and Gas No Breaks available.
I really had that twisted bit. Right? That was
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Revelry's another vendor you guys will be on the lookout for. They definitely got some solid flour. You can use code Space City over there. And I believe the discount is 30%. So you get a nice steep discount. Guys, this thing is absolutely smoking. I'm battling a cough every time I take a hit. Definitely potent. Yeah, I'm just happy it's smoking even. But Durbin Brown, stay away from the ice cream breath and shoreline. And stay away from the rain shadow runs. Both of these were no good. Both of them were pretty dry. They were smoking white with the resin ring, but they had like little to no flavor. Pretty much just dry flour. So those two are a no-go, but we still got some lemon skunk and we got some sour melon soda that we're still going to check out. So hopefully those are hitting. Apparently that soda one is supposed to be real good, so we'll definitely put it to the test. The homie the layup says, how do you get the bud to smell taste like that with the citrus smoothie without spraying? It's crazy. That's just quality craftsmanship, man. That's just fire bud. Definitely had a nice citrus nose to it. That's what you want to see. Damn, guys, this Kiwi Kush is fucking burning right now, guys. You can taste it with every pull. So you're taking a dab with every single hit. Crazy. Durban Brown says harsh. I keep staying away for now. Yeah, man. Until I see something promising, I'll be sure to let you guys know. But as of right now, the ice cream breath was no good. That rain shadow runs was no good. They're both sitting here, super crunchy on both of them. The rain shadow runs way more dry than the shoreline, though, for sure. This one was like crumbling apart, which was real disappointing because, like I mentioned, Flow Gardens is actually one of the people that, or one of the vendors that actually grows their own flower. So, I was expecting something really high. I thought they had a nice QC team over there, but I don't know, man. It seems like they're just growing the flower, rushing the drying and the curing, and just shipping out the packs, which is a little bit disappointing. Now, they do have some micro batch drops, like small batch. So I wonder if that's going to be any different than the drops that they have normally. But who knows? I don't know if I'm going to be willing to risk it for the biscuit on another drop. Went ahead and ashed it. We got another smack dab right in the center. Nice little donut right here, guys. Cheers. And just for reference, guys, the resin ring it's gotten so soupy that it's like this thick. So that top part that you're looking at, you can see it leaking all through the paper right there. Just sweating. Sheesh. And it's right at the rosin, so it just kind of pumps the brakes right now. So it's just smoking. You keep hitting it, it doesn't really drop or anything. It's pretty much just burning through all the rosin in the center right there. Oh man, shout out to the replay squad. That's 2 hash holes, 2 dab hits for episode number 242. And again, huge shout out to the homie OnlyHash for always having this fire rosin. And for always hooking your boy up, man. Shout out to OnlyHash. If you haven't done so, I highly recommend you give him a follow. And even after that follow, man, hit him up. See what's up with this rosin. Try a puck right quick. You don't have to buy the whole jar. You can get a nice little puck, but he's might be sold out. So hit him up. Let him know Space City sent you. And check out some of that rosin. The homie Seymour Cannabis says, nice rosin ring. Hell yeah, man. K Ham says, naranjas times kapow berries times blood orange from WCA. Damn, that's a fucking good one right there. Damn, K Ham, did you buy a 10 pack from Token Terps or what, dude? Sheesh, my boy been pulling up with some crazy combos. Ruben Wall says that shit you're hitting on is wet as hell, man. It looks fire. Hell yeah, dude. Definitely some nice smoke. And it's homegrown. We got the homie Drank with the donut emojis again. Appreciate that, Drank. And if you haven't done so already, man, smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Whew. I've been trying to look for other THCA vendors to check out, but I haven't found anything interesting. I'm trying to find, I guess, people that are sourcing from California that are either based out of California or North Carolina, Tennessee. Those tend to be places that have some pretty good bud, but we'll see how that goes. Mario Belanger says fat rosin has beautiful texture to it. Hell yeah. Tricone Trail says, what's your favorite OG? Oh man, the SFV OG, I've had that recently. That one is very nice. That one's standing out. The Tahoe OG from Shop Mary was another one that comes to mind, as well as the 818 OG. But as far as my favorite, oh man, I definitely have to say like a Tahoe OG. That was real well rounded. Y'all let me know in the comments what's your favorite OG, OG strain. Let me know. This donut's smoking right now, man. The nose coming off of this right here is just incredible. I told you guys it was a big noodle. We just ashed it, and it's still a full-on gaper, guys. Looks like we got rosin all the way down to the bottom. That's gonna be crazy. Shout out to Ruben Walls for dropping the donut emojis. Yes, sir. I appreciate that. The homie Ruben Walls says his favorite OG has to be 818 OG. Hell yeah, that 818 OG is definitely solid, man. We got the homie Dennis Ultimate say, hey, Space, see if you can check out Old School Hemp from North Carolina and Perfect Plant from Nashville. Definitely going to check those two out, man. Old School Hemp and Perfect Plant from Nashville. Damn, definitely coming out of Tennessee. All right. K Ham said he just got some 92 OG. Damn, he just hit the Rio with Pemex, huh? I'm going to see if I might get some on Tuesday. See if we can get something dropped off right over there. Maybe something nice. Maybe a couple donuts. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe we'll get some nice, good flour and start making some crazy combos on these donuts. Let us know down below in the comments if you guys have ever had Fidel's, Sergey Cannabis, or Gas No Breaks. Let us know if you've ever tried any of their flours, their jars, their hash holes, their rosin. All of it has been pretty good, man. Very solid. The homie Dennis Ultimate says those are two of my favorites. Hell yeah, man. Shout out to the homie Dennis Ultimate. I'll definitely check that out. Man, that thing was definitely a gaper, guys. Holy cow. I mean, Mario says, hell, that's one great donut. Hell yeah, I appreciate that, Mario. And for everybody just tuning in, be sure to check out the reviews, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. And we do this every Sunday. We hop on, we do a hash on Sunday. Look at that. We ashed again, and it's still a nice hole right there. But you can see the end right there. It finishes off probably like right there. So perfect. Ooh. We also got some reviews coming from Revelry for their supply line. Their crossbody bag, which is super dope. I take it to every Tuesday sesh. You can definitely fit a lot of stuff in there. So I'm definitely going to bring that onto the channel, as well as their pipe kit. I know you guys might have seen that on Mrs. Space City's channel, so be sure to go check that out too. Mrs. Space City on YouTube. She's about to hit 100 subscribers. So a huge shout out to Mrs. Space City and congratulations. K Han says cheapest quality P ever. Feels like I robbed a bank. Sheesh. K Han, don't tell me you picked up a P, bro. You ain't pick up no P, dude. You ain't pick up one of them $900. Otherwise would have been $1,500 P's, man. You ain't pick one of them up. And if you didn't pick it up, which one did you not pick up? He said it feels like I robbed the bank. Damn. K Han turned into K Trap. Oh boy, said I push a P. My boy said 900. Nah, he got to tap in. Hell yeah, man. Tap in, dude. You got to verify first. Tell him, man. Another solid hash hole, man. Huge shout out to all of you guys for joining us on this Sunday, this hash hole Sunday. We've been making it a pretty consistent thing on here. So huge shout out to all of you guys. And be sure to comment what your hash hole combo is, was, or you want it to be. Mario Belanger says every Sunday we go to church with Space City. Sheesh. Put that on a t-shirt. Yeah, put that on a t-shirt. I gotta write these down. All right, guys. Finally got to the end right there. You can see the last little bit of rosin right as we're starting to close this out. I believe we got another review dropping tomorrow or tonight at midnight. That's going to be the Emerald Runts. Emerald Runts from Shop Mary. Be sure to check it out. You guys already know what I feel about that. We went over it a few lives ago. But be sure to check out the reviews so you guys can see a more in-depth view of what I'm talking about, what it's smoking like, and what are some of the things you could do to improve, right? So huge shout out to Shop Mary. A huge shout out to Miracle of the Desert for pulling up onto the live stream and hanging out with you guys, man. I truly appreciate it. They just sent over some more crumble. I'm gonna go ahead and check it out. But you guys know I'm a huge fan of rosin, so I might have to let them know that, hey, I'm good on the crumble. But either way, huge shout out to Miracle of the Desert. Thank you so much for sending over all that stuff that you send over for the reviews and for the channel. It is very much appreciated. And like I said, man, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost a thing. We're about to hit 4,100 subscribers, guys. I believe we're 4 or 5 subscribers away from 4,100, which is crazy, man, because I feel like we just got to 4,000 just a little while ago. And now, just like that, we're 100 more subscribers bigger. And that's all because of you guys sharing the channel, watching the videos, commenting, hitting the like button, and joining me on these Hash Show Sundays. So a huge shout out to all of you guys. And as always, this live is brought to you by Space City Cannabis. I'm going to fuck with y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.